Everyone, it's Monday, November 16th, and we are starting quarter two. And with that, we are in identity. Let's go ahead and get started. So, identity. Who are you? Identity is the qualities, beliefs, personality, looks, and or expressions that make a person or group. A way of defining who you are and what you represent. So, for me, right, Mr. Her, some identities that I hold in myself, okay, is that I'm a husband, an uncle, an educator, a believer, and a hard worker. Okay, those are the identities that I hold on to as I continue to live. Now, these can always change, but currently they are the identities that I hold on to at the moment. So, our review today is going to ask, what are your identities? And what do you hold? What are the qualities that you have or the personalities that you want to have represented? Think through that as we go through this little course. All right, let's continue. Okay, so identity. Take some time to think about your identity and who you want to represent. Now, there is a survey that I want for you to take as well. It is called a student engagement survey. I want you to answer each question with full honesty because this does not record who said what. This only records answers to how you feel towards the questions. So please be sure to go through that. The link for that is also here, and I will post that through Schoology as well. All right, so if you have not taken this survey, please make sure to take this survey. All right, let's go ahead and move on. So, grades from quarter one. There were a lot of last minute adjustments to grades in the last quarter. Last quarter was graded with more grace. This quarter will be more academic. If you are sitting at a D, please make sure to communicate with me about your grade. This quarter will require that you work much harder than the last. All right. So last quarter was definitely a tough one. And once again, that was a first run at our distance learning 2.0. This quarter, we're going to make better adjustments and we're going to communicate with one another. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Library pickup with Miss Carrie. So if you have to pick up a book from school, know that she is there on Tuesdays now from 11 to 1 p.m. That means she will also be there this Tuesday on the 17th. Miss Carrie will be at school during those times, so you can pick up your book and get to reading for this quarter. In addition, Miss Carrie will also be coming in on Wednesday to lead us in some books that she recommends. She'll also help us lead through the different sites that you can look at for online books. And she'll also help us understand how to register books for the pickup. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our last piece, our review. Once again, we are going back into identity. So I want you to name 5 identities that you hold on to and that make you who you are. Now, tell me yours. I also showed in my example that I was a husband, uncle, educator, believer, and hard worker. There are some examples that you can follow, and I hope to see you soon. All right, this is Mr. Her checking out. Adios.